Well, greetings, travelers. It's me, Kevin C, here at Action Pants Gaming. With kind of a random messing around with an old build stream. I was kicking about and just doing my recovery from my surgery, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go mess around with an old build. Some stuff in it got changed, and I didn't like the change, and we got new parts, so let's see if we can't make what we have better. Let's see if we can improve upon what we already built using the new build mechanic and some of the new parts. So let's see if we can't change up this build a little bit. Well, I hope you got the action pants on and charged up at least a little bit. And as always, I hope whatever time of day it is for you and whatever it is you might be doing as you are watching away on this, well, I hope everything's going good. Alright, so this is an old build and some things changed. I never quite finished it. You know, it's mainly done. There's some detail-y stuff I wanted to finish up. But what happened when everything changed, when the whole build mechanic changed, we got all the new parts, the glass changed, and you can no longer see out of this. And I was a little bummed about it, because it had, you know, it's just a neat little sliver of a window. Let's see if shining a little light on it might help us. There we go. Okay. You can see there were two concrete windows, and they were folded in, and before they changed the glass, you could still see through this. And, you know, I was like, bummer, you know. But I figured with the new parts, you know, maybe we could change this and make it look better, or, you know, clean it up, or, you know, finish this build off and call it a day. And then I can finally delete it. Clean up some space. You know, it was a little experimental build. A little, you know, base terminus navigation system here. And this was before all the new update stuff. A little machine, you know, power area, monitoring, yada yada yada. And then this little work area. Now we have chairs we can actually sit in, which is kind of cool. It actually looks like you might be working on it. And then down here we had a little garden area where I sunk the planters into a little bit more so that they were a little further phased into the flooring, so that they were, you know, just a little more visible, a little closer. You know, it wasn't up so high. And then a simple little fish tank in the middle. Okay, but what I want to try and change is some of the structural element here. Now, might be in trouble because I don't want to lose any of this here. So when I go to change the other parts, I'm just a little worried that we might lose some of the stuff that I don't remember how I did it, because I did it like last year or however long ago it was. Long enough at this point. Downside is it is nighttime, which that's okay. But let's try and remove these. I mean, the crazy thing is you can see in, but you can't see out. So, you know, the exterior is still, I don't know, although it looks good, I think if we replace these with some of the newer alloy wall parts, I think it's going to look even more sci-fi. So let's give that a shot. Now again, I'm a little worried that I may lose some stuff. So let's start with the scary part first, and then go from there. Now I wish, as usual, that those little lightning symbols were not there, but it is what it is. Alright, now I have a feeling it's not going to matter window, whether or not I have a window. I mean, I could use, you know, the glass. Just for ha-has, let's just see what that looks like. If we have to, we'll call upon Manuel. But I think the alloy are going to look good. Okay, now if we put these in, what happens? I got to take into consideration that there's going to be a bit of a fold over on the interior. Okay, so that gives us although it looks interesting and you can see in and out now, I feel that we're going to have a bit too much of a gap. Ah. Yeah, no. Although it is neat and it does work, would work in the other areas, but when I fill that in, I think we're gonna go. Actually, we're gonna reload first because I don't want to make a mistake and ruin something I cannot put back in. But I think we're gonna go and we're gonna close it off. It's already closed off. Let's highlight the other windows. I mean, we don't really need to see out of this part. You know, it is a neat view. You can see as you're walking down the halls. But I think the overall look, you know, interior, exterior, is what's going to matter more so than, you know, what we're seeing as a view. But we'll find out in a minute. We'll try a couple different things, see if we like it or not. Ugh. Oh, it does take forever to load in. I wish I had a PS5. There we go. Oh, hey. Not quite where I wanted to end up, but I guess that'll do for now. See, it wouldn't be so bad if the interior, you know, looked good, but from the inside with these folded over, it just doesn't look very good. You know? So I think alright, and then we're subject to this too, so it's going to fold over regardless. We're not going to get that. And this is not going to exactly be an easy task either, because it's already there. So now if I could flip these the other way maybe, because right now it's just going to close off no matter what I do. It's going to just be a, we might get like a sliver of a window. No, we're going to close it off on the other side as soon as we put this one in there. I mean, it looks better than the concrete, I gotta be honest. You know, it immediately does look better. You know, because of these windows and how, you know, thick they are. Hey, Ash, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I was like just trying to come up with a new idea to build, and so I started searching for some areas, and then I'm like, let me go take a look at, you know, one of the old builds I did, and and see if I like, you know, see if there's something we can do to change it, you know. And then I never quite liked the change of the window, and then it, completely changed the interior of this build, so I sort of had no choice but to start thinking about changing it up a little bit. I think if we are going to go with these, we're going to do that and that. And just because, yeah, it gives a little bit more of a detail. Come on. And if we have to change the color, we'll change the color, but I think we'll be alright with this. Yeah, I think it does add a little bit of a nicer look. I mean, again, if I could see out from these like I used to, then I would just keep it. But because you can no longer see out, it's sort of pointless and it looks really bad. So I might as well, if I'm going to close it up and change it up, I might as well do the whole thing. Rico, what's going on? Yeah. All of us would have, Ash. That's definitely one of those things that we were hoping. We got something kind of frameless, kind of, sort of, maybe, not really. And this stupid bird just knocked me out of camera. I forgot about that on this build. Wait a minute. Can I? Let's try something here. I think I actually folded these over before. Alright, this is not going the way I planned it. Uh-oh. And I lost a window. Son of a biscuit. Oh, shoot. Dark Hellboy, what's going on? Probably won't be rolling too long tonight. At some point I'm probably going to get together with my brother and a couple guys. We're going to do the multiplayer Tenchu we did last night. It was pretty fun. I was thinking about actually streaming it. Alright, so I can't go in there and then not expect to lose that window. Alright, so I gotta keep it on the outside even. Alright, son of a gun. Oh, wait a minute, what if I go... What if I go from the top or the bottom? Alright, hold on. Okay, so what I'm changing is this. You can kind of see out, but it doesn't look like it used to. It's all cloudy now. Before it was a clear view. So what's the point, So I'm just going to highlight the windows that you can actually see out of, and we'll do that. Only now I know that I can't lay a window in. So, and I never quite liked how this merged, so I'm going to try and figure out a way to fix that too. And I may or may not change this. I mean, this is old stuff, old techniques, old build mechanic, you know, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens as I attempt to change some of it. Alright, let's try this again. I just got to remember, don't merge into the windows. Because as much as we have some great new, you know, non-collision stuff and better phase deletion, you know, what is it with those Russian bots? Okay. One more time. Let's try this. One more time. Alright, so. Let's see what this looks like. We're closing it up anyway. Maybe the extra addition of that bracing will look cool. I like the little dot we had from the other one. Yeah, let's go with the other one. Let's go with that one. That's much better. I like that. There we go. Gives a little light. I really wish that we could have kept the original glass without all the scratches and wear on it. But I do dig on a lot of the new stuff we ended up with, so it's that kind of catch-22. And we're going to have to change the color of that. That doesn't look good. Come on. There you go. Wow. Phasing out parts. I haven't had that problem in a bit. Might be a lot of stuff in the area going on, making it all crazy. Alright, let's see here. Hopefully I won't get kicked out of build cam by these birds. There's a ton of flying critters here. It's actually pretty much everything here is all flying. Now, I'm probably going to rebuild something like this at some point and then do a different vibe, but just trying to work with what I got here. what I've got set up because I don't want to delete things that I don't need to. Just to add in, I'd have to tear out one of the decorations, and I don't remember how I did it. And it's all because it changed the way it looked on the inside that I'm doing this. Like, it just did not. I don't know, that the color, the milky fogginess of the glass when it got folded over, and the odd thing that I can see through the front but not through the interior, kind of, it just really lost its charm on the inside. And I'm like, all right. So I walked away from it for a while and decided today, hey, why not? I got nothing better to do. I'm still hunting for a build site. Although I did come up with a fun way to do a corkscrew again, using old and new techniques. Nope. Don't like that color. Too dark. May have to change this all together, but... Oh, jeez, come on. Snap on the place I need you to be. There you go. Okay, that should take care of that. Now, let's see what it looks like on the inside. Alex Von Logan, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. I'm just adding some stuff to an old build, changing it up because the glass changed. Oh yeah, actually I like the way that looks better now. Yeah, remember it was all gray and weird and foggy. Now that we have a good definitive separation, we're just highlighting. Yeah, that looks much better. Much, much better. We're going to have to do something about that. But that does look considerably better. This looks like, now if I put some lights or something behind here. Oh, I missed one. Alright. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Did I miss this one too? I did. Alright, so the only one that is the way it should be. Yeah, see, and this highlights this even much, much better. This is the way it should look. Yeah, tell me, Ash, I know. But I gotta be honest with you, Ash, the new build mechanic is far and away superior. Even with its current issues. Oh yeah, alright, here we go. Gotta change these. So we get all matchy-matchy. Yeah, I think I'm going to replace those walls with the new style walls. Keep the windows. Yeah. I'm glad we came here and changing this up now. Oh, Bobby McGee, welcome. So yeah, I think... And again, this is, you know, pre-update, so all this stuff was done... you know, with the previous build mechanic. We still, you know, we had wires, we had blender, we didn't have scaling yet, we didn't have all the newer stuff, the no collision. So everything I put in here I had to create, you know, the snap points for, and there's a lot of finagling. Come on, where are you? Of course, always the last piece, right? Alright, so you need to be coming off of that one. Why are you not? Why are you being a pain in the rump? Alright, every other one went in without issue. Why are you being problematic? There you... Oh. There you are. Okay. Alright, now if we go inside, we should have all matchy-matchy. Much better. Oh, I missed this one. And that one. Okay. But I got that one. And another one. I don't know which one though. Alright, let's get the other ones done. It'd be these two here. No wait, I did that one, right? Yep, that's done. And that's... Oh, we are done. Okay. It just looks funky with the lighting. Alright. Done. Alright, what can I do now that we have no collision too, which is, you know, interesting. Alright, for now we're going to leave that. I'm probably going to change the color to gray at some point, but I don't want to do it now, because the color it is will work for now. Alright, so let's save that. Yeah, that looks so much better. Now, even when when we were in here before, because of the big gray panel, you were missing, you know, all of the view from the other windows. It was distracting. Now the windows are actually doing their job. This one still looks a little wacky. And it's because we have the window in it, but... and it's because, you know, there's a little bit of light coming through. I'm getting better. I'm on the mend. You know, I'm definitely on the mend. I think what we need to do here is we need to figure out a way to get something... some light or something in there. JC, what's going on? Go ahead, you got time, man. I'm just looking right now anyway. Trying to think of the next possible step. Yeah, maybe do something like that. Or we'll throw in another light or something. Okay, good to know. But it does look considerably better than it did before. It's not all weird and washed out. I'm much happier with that look. Okay. So we're saved. Now what? Now it's nighttime and it's tougher to see. Okay. Now, do I want this as a full kind of window, or do I want just, I don't know. See where I'm going? Do we just have a center band of a window? But look at that view. Do we cut it out? Because this isn't much of a view here, you know, I mean, but it's still... Yeah, see, this is where I'm... dilemmas. Alright, let's save. Even though we already did. Now see, this we could change, because it's already, you know. And that's if it wants to find. Yeah, this might not be super easy here. And just to see what it looks like. And again, we'd have to do a color change, but I think that looks better. The only downside here is this, because I would have to change that. Have to change those two as well, but I think that is going to be what we're going to do. I just don't like this transition. I never have. There's always been something about that transition that's bothered me. Alright, let's get some holding patterns out here. And then we'll try. What will you do? Anything interesting? Kinda. But not really. That really narrows that down. But I like the angle that this hits at. That's actually not bad at all. I'm almost thinking I should change these windows, okay, to not being those windows. Same here. And then transition out from that, and then have that be the windows just on that outer perimeter there. Which I think is what we're going to do. This here, there's few things about this I never really quite was happy with. We've got a bunch of new things we can throw in here now, though. So we could change this altogether real quick. Just by adding in these types of things here. Although I'd have to spin a bunch of stuff around in order to go the directions I want, and so on and so forth. Enra, Gecko, Sam, welcome, welcome, y'all. Thanks for stopping in. Richard, welcome. See, I don't want it going that way. I'd have to, I'd have to rotate each one of those floor panels. I don't want to do that. Although, wait, no, I don't. All I gotta do is that. And then I should be able to just run these now. Come on. There you go. Snap where I want you. Come on. And are you hanging over the edge too much on that side? You are. Alright, so you're right where you should be, and you are not. Okay. And again, I'm, trying to somehow finagle in, new parts to this old build and old techniques. So I don't know how this is going to work. All right. But that immediately cleans that up. Like, that's so much nicer looking, you know what I mean? But I think, we'd have to do it on the bottom portion of it too. And we'd have to figure out the real tricky part, which would be all of this kind of finagly bits and pieces here. Which may not be as difficult as I was thinking. Let's see what we get. Well, we're going to have to do that one differently because I'm going to have to shoot across from here to there or something. No, that's not going to measure right. Well, we're going to have to hope. How about that? I'm going to need to change the color on all of these. I'm just taking a look at it. Alright. That should be interesting. Or absolutely horrendous. One of the two. Oh, one moment. Sorry about that. That was somebody from work. Just checking in on me, making sure I was doing good, seeing when I'm coming back. Alright, that's not going to work. Those definitely need to go gray. We got to figure out another way to dress this up because, I mean, it's, you know, it's not horrible. You know, it's, for when we built this, this was, you know, it's just completely tolerable. And in fact was kind of good. But I think I want to build something like this, but a newer version of it somewhere. So we need to find a new build spot. JC, I wish it was a lady. I've been single for like 10 years. All due to fault of my own. I just, I don't know. After my last girlfriend, I kind of took myself out of the game for a while. Wanted to concentrate on, you know, myself a little bit. And, I don't know. Just nothing, you know. I don't do the online thing. I don't really kind of find it to be a way. You know, I don't want to meet your online personality and then meet you in person and you're not at all your photo, you know what. I'd rather just meet somebody and have it work that way. But I know it's a lot more difficult, and that's not really the way things work these days. But I get it. All right, let's go. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We need to go somewhere. Oh, I know what. I mean, this is an old build, but nothing I really want to change on that, because it's pretty much is what it is. Freighter parking, that's where we are. These are all nothings. These are all just kind of like searching, cave build, R&D kind of deals. I think I should go into another save. Alright, we're going to stay at this save just in case we want to come back, but we're going to, you know, this is where I saved, so I'm going to come back here possibly. Start trying to figure out how to fill in these gaps over here with some of the new stuff we got going on. But I'm also, you know, and I also want to, you know, this needs to change. I wish these snap to each other, but they don't. So, you know, a few things I want to try to, you know, close up gaps, get some smoother transitions in here, maybe tear this out altogether, you know, use some of the newer techniques to, you know, to make this, now that we don't have collision, I might be able to do some stuff like that, so. You know, single's been good, but, you know, it's probably about time I throw myself back out in the arena, you know. Alright, let's switch saves here real quick. And we'll go to the 641. Yep. Yeah, I need to find like a good environment. I've like been planet hopping lately. I just can't find a planet that speaks to me, you know, for like build here, you know? Not even an R&D planet. Like I get there and then I'm hanging out and I'm like, wait a minute, it's been daylight forever. Or, you know, I picked the wrong spot, or I can't find an EM field. You know, it's tough. It's tough finding that good build spot. Now later tonight, I don't know, because I'm gonna see if the guys are alright with, but started doing this multiplayer multiplayer Ghosts of Tsushima with my brother and a couple of and his friends, and it's pretty fun. And we get kind of goofy, which is also good. All right, so I'm back in my R&D because I was trying to figure out a way to do a corkscrew again, kind of in a manner that I did. You know, back, you know, when Kibbles first came out with the corkscrew, then I did something with it, then we lost the ability to do the corkscrew, then I thankfully was able to bring it back, and then, you know, with every update, blah, 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 you know, new ways to do them happen. Beeble's come up with a few. And now I am kind of going back in time, but with some new addition on how I used to make them. So, but I don't have enough room here. I'm all squashed. DG, what is going on? Oh, Zappa, yeah, right. So, let's start. So, as you can see, you know, I've got the beginnings of a corkscrew here, right? Bop, bop, bop. And how I achieved this was by kind of going with an old, you know, the old method, but now that the build mechanic has changed, you know, we can do it in kind of a new way. So, what I did was, and how I used to do it, I'll show you. So, because it used to be you had to like put a pill light there and glitch something. It was a pain in the butt. So now what I'm doing is a similar thing. I'm taking this and now I'm putting it on free placement, and see how it rolls and follows the cylinder here, and it has those notch spots, okay? So all I'm doing is I'm hitting the last notch. I'm going up on this, finding the seam between the two, and then going to the next notch. Boom. And then I put on snap placement, and we get, you know, and it carries out. Now, I'm sure you probably already know this, but if you don't, now you do. So, we're going to go to the next seam between the cylinders. I'm going to grab the pipe. See, we're on this plane right here. We're going to roll that. It's going to flop over to that next area. Bring that back up. And then right where it flops over, extend it out. And just keep rotating. And you're going to basically get yourself, yeah, the old flop method. But now instead of like going to a pill light and then something else and then blah, 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 you know, you can just use the pipe. Before, you would bring the pipe up and it would just stay horizontal against that. You know, it would be, now it actually adheres to, you know, whatever angle and curvature, you know, you put it at. So now, you know, you want to do something, it's just bam, right where you need it. Know what I'm saying? So we're basically just taking the old flop method here and, you know, doing it in a better, more efficient way, you know. So there's our flop. We're going to slide that over. It's going to flop one more. Just make sure you're in position. And then I usually do a back and forth, check it, and then that. And back to snap placement. So that free placement with the pipe is really, really, you know, effective. And then to truly do the corkscrew like we did back in the day, there's two ways that I've been messing with this. Keeping it at the angle or doing this twist. All right. And also you need to spread it out so that this actually follows along. But, all right, you know what? Let's go find a place where we can build this from scratch and not be in the way of that. And it's nice and quick. It's actually quicker this way than it used to be. You know, is it 100% accurate? 98.7 should do just fine. So let's go make a corkscrew somewhere. Let's do something with a corkscrew. We haven't done that in a while. Okay, and that can go. And we just need some space. We need some room. We're not bumping into something. What can we do? Where can we go? I know where we can go. Yeah, you're not going to like this, but this is where we're going. I keep forgetting that I'm really close to 30,000 on this save. Inside Vortex, welcome. Marksum applied today, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Alright, we're going to go back to this save, and the reason being is I have more part availability. And I think that's we're going to have to jump to another spot, so we're going to flopping around. No. We're flopping the pipe. Yeah, that does not sound good, does not. But it's not as bad as it sounds. We're just basically doing the old flop method to create our corkscrew, which I think works just fine. It's pretty simple now. And before it was like, I mean, and you could do whatever you wanted. You could add any part. Yep. Yes, we're back here for just a moment. I believe I have an R&D on this save. And if I don't, we're going to make one. I think this should work. Yeah, that looks like an R&D. Random parts just sitting there. So, I haven't done a corkscrew in this new build mechanic yet. So, done the egg, got the planter towers back, I got everything back. The only thing I haven't played with is the corkscrew, so. Gotcha. Oh, you just started yesterday. All right. JC. Well, welcome. You've definitely you are in the midst of a bunch of people who have been playing. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You have landed upon a glitch building channel. It is primarily what I do, although I do some exploring and and whatnot. But I primarily do this kind of stuff, wacky, weird, build stuff. But if you want to learn how to build and glitch build, that's definitely what we do here. All right, let's make a corkscrew here. Let's get screwy. Why not, right? Why not? So let's just raise up our platform a little bit, so we're not ground bound. And let's grab our traditional And I'm going to start a center point here, so let's do that. Always a good thing to do. Okay, now we got ourselves a center point. And we'll work off of that. I'm in the Awakenings and I've traveled near the strangest coordinate, and honestly I don't want to leave the ship. Oh, I miss those times, man, when you're a new player and it's like, oh no, I don't want to die. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Caves. Caves are your best friend. Once you get to a cave, you're pretty safe in there. So, okay, you just got to keep an eye on your life support. And you want to mine in caves because the cave's got all that cobalt in there, and that's going to help you out. So, and then, but definitely, you know, if you're keep an eye out for the caves, that's definitely going to be your savior. Okay. So now we need a cylinder. There's a cylinder. We're going to pop that right there, and then we're just going to pile these on up here. Pile them all up to the sky. Yeah, you're good. Like I said, like if you're, you know, if you're walking around and you find yourself like, you know, dealing with some, you know, if you're, you know, your suit all of a sudden is telling you, hey, you're about to die, and you don't have anything to protect yourself. You know, get out of the elements. Get in your ship. Make sure your launch thrusters are always charged. Very, very important. Never leave your ship without your launch thrusters charged, okay? One of the most important things you do in the beginning when you're walking away from your ship and you're going to explore, don't go far, okay? Try to stay right around your ship, collect as much resources as you need, you know, and then, you know, make sure, because if you walk away and your launch thrusters aren't charged, then boom, now you got to walk all the way back to your ship. You can't call it to you. Now later you can add this thing that'll charge your launch thrusters slowly through solar, and then you can, you know, be better off. But right now, you know, yeah, death doesn't really mean anything unless you're doing like permadeath or something like that. Then yeah, you gotta, you know, you gotta watch yourself. But normal, you know, you die, you gotta go collect your grave, collect all your resources again. All right, so now we're gonna do the floppy method, and we'll start here on this. So again, what I like to do is I like to just kind of, you know, find my seam between the two, get right on that, bring the pipe out, put it on a free placement. There we go. And you may need to do, yeah, see how it, like, it missed because it was going right through the seam. I was right on the seam at that part. Yeah, see? Now we're on the seam on that one. It's going in. Now I'm above. So you want to kind of stay, you know, right on the edge. Or, you know, just wait for it to drop down like that. We're going to see where that goes. We're going to start ours here. Right there. And then the next one is going to, well, we'll extend out. So we'll go from free placement. And then we're going to go to the next seam right here. again, I'm going to just stay right there on the edge. So there's our current. And we could go backwards if we wanted, but we're going to go this way right now. Till we flop over to the next side. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. And then just lather, rinse, and repeat. Oh, hey. Didn't want that to happen. Yes, granted, some of this, oh, wait a minute. Can I? Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, 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 ooh. See? New build mechanic. Good things. I could just, right? I mean, that gets a little annoying, I will be honest. The new floppy pipe bit. But might be able to helix that a lot easier. Alright, let's not do that right now so that we don't run into problems afterwards. Yeah, thankfully, just make sure you have your, it's good to have your ship icon up too, so you can see it. But yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there. Heck, I still lose my ship. Yeah, well, when I'm building, which is most of the time, I tend to be in creative. But I do build in normal, but for me, I just want to build, and I don't want to stop. So a lot of times I just build, shoot. I just stay in creative because it's just easier. To just keep rolling and not have to stop. That's really what it boils down to. You know, to collect resources. And then when I am in normal, I can just kind of do what I normally do, but I don't have to think as much. You know, I've already created my technique, so I don't really need to, you know, stop to waste materials and time. I can just kind of roll and finish what I need to do. Nice. Joby, what is up? See, and just hanging out in the stream, man, you're going to learn a lot of stuff. And everyone in the community is super nice. Yes, I mean, like any community, you're going to find, you know, the occasional douche. But largely speaking, the community is quite amazing and, you know, is very helpful. And that, you know, we enjoy helping. It's, you know, we've all been there. We've all experienced what you're experiencing. So, you know, it's it is with great empathy that we you know, we help you. Skang, what is up? Yeah, this is true. Later, Skang. That is frustrating. I got to be honest. I mean, I like this, the changey pipe, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I don't. Just because it. Sometimes you just want a curved pipe. You just want that part. You don't want it to do. You know what I mean? You don't want. Now, I think I actually need to bring these out to 7, but I'm going to do 3 for now. And then we'll do a test on... Yeah, right? Like free placement. I agree. I mean, I definitely see it leading to some interesting, design concepts, but right now the render on this game is horrible. I mean, where's my egg? It's right here. Why is it phasing out that much? It's not a difficult or a complicated build. There are very few parts in there. I mean, I wish, yeah, they're right. We should do a Zendesk raid one of these days. Alright, just for now, we're going to probably have to extend this. We need, if we're going to come back around again. But, to where we started. Yeah, we probably should. Let's just get it done. I'm always wanting to, just... What's the next step? Get to the fun part. True, Joby, true. Yes, yes. I agree. Okay, so we started there, we need to end there, right? That's the whole deal. I mean, it's always that, I like it, but I don't. That this is cool, but what if? I mean, it's about time we were able to start getting the bubble pipes. I mean, the bubble ducts, I'm glad those are finally on the horizon. Only last time I looked, it was like 7%. And I know I did some Quicksilver emissions to try and help that along. But I swear they, you know, a number of people who said this, I really think it's figured out how to do your double prefab where you can actually walk in the building. Oh, like I did before, like I used to? Nice. Yeah, there's a few things I haven't brought back yet. That's one of them. But yeah, Joby. I'm probably, more than likely tonight, I'm going to be doing some Ghosts of Tsushima with my brother and a couple of his friends. Ow. Ooh. Pain. Whew. Yeah, getting better, but still not 100% here. I'm not a fan of hernia surgery. It is not fun. No. See, that's what I don't like. That gets, it's like there, not over there. MSG, welcome. But I don't know. We'll see. All right, where did we start? Right here? Are we in the same boop now? Yes, we are. Okay. Now I need a save button, which is way over there, so we're not going to even bother. Alright, let's see here. Justin, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Alright, so we should have something that resembles a corkscrew. Sort of. Alright, later, Joby. I'll definitely hit you up soon, though. We got to get together, do a little R&D. Let's see if I can't get to the proper perspective here. So, yeah. There we have it. Bump. Nice corkscrew. Looks pretty consistent. I'm not going to argue with it too much. Okay. So now we're going to extend these out. I think it's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, we're going to just do 2 so we can see where we line up. Now comes the weird, tricky part. And I don't like that I can't see through. And like you can't drop out of this now, right? And then bring the wire back to that spot. It's not connected anymore, right? The minute you drop out now. Like before you could kind of get rid of the wire, have it be connected down there, then bring the wire back in, but we can't do that anymore, right? Alright, so now it's a question of this. And even if I just do that, just to kind of put it somewhere for a second. And then I say do that. Then get rid of you. Then you should be doing that. Yes, okay. But that's not what I wanted. Alright, no. Okay. The only other thing I can think of would be to... What the hell are you connected? Oh. I know what I did. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm connected somewhere I shouldn't be. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Now, will this do what I want it to do? I don't know. Let's find out. Yes, okay. There it is. So that should start the process. Let's see here. Alright, let's get rid of you and you for now, and then we're going to do the extension. Alright, let's see what that looks like. And then if that seems to be what I want, we'll carry through. Yeah, see, this isn't doing that turn. Like, Yeah, that's not what I want. Alright, it is, you know, it is corkscrewing, but that's not what I'm looking for. Alright, so no. No on that technique. I thought that would work, but it's not gonna. So unfortunately, that means what I gotta do now is this. And it is nowhere near as accurate. Just shot a space station by accident, run or fight. Just don't shoot. Just fly in. Justin, yeah, that's kind of what we're going for. We're going for like a helix, you know, in a way. But what I need to do now, unfortunately, is I need to do this. I think. Okay, so then we come in here. And I wish I could see the center of this better. We're going to copy that. We're going to free place it. I did something earlier where I was able to do what I wanted to do here, so hold on. Let me try and remember what the heck it was, though. I'm going to have a real problem. Yep, okay. This is going to be tricky. Oh, no, it's not. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What if I do this? Actually, yeah, right. Damn it. See, I can't see where I need to be. That's the problem. I need to have... I had it before with the pipe, but I might have to do it individually each time. That would suck. That would not be good. There it is. Okay, now I remember what I did. Okay, okay, okay. There it is. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's what I did. I had to... So let's delete that one. Let's copy that one. One, two. And then, like that, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to delete this one. We're going to copy that. There it is. Okay. There it is. Then we're going to go 1 and 2 notches so that that is like that. So we should start getting kind of a spin on... Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Okay, we want to keep this spinning as we go up. Yeah, I know, I got the bot problem. Alright, so we're going to delete, we're going to copy, we're going to put away, get that centered as we can, because I can't see diddly. Diddly. Free place. And then 1 and 2. And then, just for hardy har-har-hars, this should be, yes, there it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. There it is. So, a little bit of work. We might be able to figure out a better way to do it, but for now, yeah, see? That's what we're searching for. I got the bots. Is there a cream for that? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so... And those are right on each other, right? You can actually probably even squeeze that in one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we actually should probably squeeze that in one. So instead of that, because that 7th one should be the one that's turned, if we do that, and that, and that, and that, we should still achieve the same effect. And in fact, be connected. Which I don't know if I want that necessarily, but okay, good enough. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we got copy. Get this as centered as you can. Free place. 1 and 2. Just get that point going north there. I mean, this would be a lot nicer if I could actually get a look at what I'm doing here. I wonder if changing the color would help. Not really. Just gonna have to wing it. Wing it! I mean, I suppose I could use a pipe too, couldn't I? No, because a pipe does a weird, there's something weird with it. I know. I don't remember what, but it's something that doesn't want to be what it should be. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get rid of that one. Let's start this again. Even though I just did it, now I screwed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's get all this prepped. 6. No! This gets a little tricky, it really does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, a 3. A 3 wacky pipes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You gotta find a spacing and then we can add in all the others, you know what I mean? That's why I didn't run the whole gamut. Either way, you'd be spending time. You could run the whole gamut, realize you're off, then have to delete a bunch after you've done the first 2. Or you just add them in. Either way. Oh, one thing I don't get is if I can fly in a meteor, does it damage the ship? I think they do, to an extent, don't they? Cause a little damage. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think. Alright, now... Oh, a little too close. Need to... Alright. Yep, there you go. I got the builder sesh on. That is so great now that the pipe does that, though. I really am happy that it just kind of, you know, does, you know, follows the, you know, the plane that you're on. That really has helped out a lot for a lot of things. Oh, hey, yeah, no. That's a little too close. This is kind of exactly the way we did it before, only with pill lights. And doing some other thingamajiggies. We're almost there. Oh, goody. Wish I could just frickin'... You know, I need better light. That's my own fault. I should have put better lighting on. I'm just kind of guessing here. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can't see a little better. I don't know if this is going to make much of a difference. It probably won't do crap, to be honest, but it's worth a shot. Sue Games, what is going on? Where was I? Where'd I end up? Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. Right there. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's what we're looking for. You, right here. Yeah, see, I wish there was a better way to get a reference point on this. Yeah, it's not. I tried changing color, but it didn't work. Maybe let's see what this does. It's just the way it's ghosting now. The hologram. If I get in super close. Yeah, super close might be the way to do it. Yep, super close. Alright. Gonna get all up close and personal. Hey, that's better. Whoa, that's too close. No, maybe not. Gotta get closer. Don't be shy. With arid solid extra dry. That was so dumb. I'm sorry. Alright. Just we needed light. I should have just waited, but oh well. It is what it is, as they say. You know, what happens if I use a pipe? Same damn thing. Let's make our lives easier. Almost. We're almost done. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know if any of you remember my card build, my casino build. It was a community challenge. Whoa. But this is how I started that. And there you have it. One corky screw. I'm gonna have to probably go up another section, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with another rotation. But now, you know, and then it's a question of decorating. I'll futz around with some ideas. But I mean, it's so great now with, you know, a lot of this stuff, what you can get away with. Now, I don't have an EM field here, so, you know, oh well. But if I did, do I? Hey, I do. Hey. Oh, okay. Sweet. I wish I could remember what I did for my other corkscrew art project. That came out pretty neat. I mean, it's something as simple as that. I mean, this whole universal adjacency has changed the game. I don't have, you know, no, because after my last PlayStation crapped to bed, I can't even get into it right now. I had to wipe the whole thing down. I lost all my videos, everything, all my photos, all my videos. I have some things like in the depths of my Twitter, and even that I might not have, and I might have some stuff like on my iPad or computer. But the things that, you know, are possible now, you know, are like 10 times better than what they used to be. I'm just trying to see something here. What happens if I do that, copy that, put you there? Duh. Will you reverse? No. Okay, so I'd have to flip that. Okay, in order to make that work. But you do that, which is interesting in itself. Okay. It's a stackable. Now if I take this, and then I remove that, and I say take, oh, I don't know. What do we got? Yeah, let's take that. I haven't used that in a while. And that, and that, and that, and that. Ooh, that gives me that. I like that. That's got some possibilities. Although we're going to need to flip some stuff over, though, I have a feeling, in order to truly get what I want. But that isn't too bad. That just looks neat in itself. Let's change the color of that to that. And then I could be a real jerk to the game and actually call that sphere into play. Watch it bounce around in there like crazy. I wonder if that's what it would do. Hold on, I want to see if this is gonna... I want to see what this will do. Electromagnetic generator. It might be buried to the point where I won't be able to get at it to put a sphere. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here. Yeah, it's buried. I think my choices are electromagnetic generator or electromagnetic generator. Okay. But we're going to... Let's move that out of the way. Let's see if that helps. No, that's in there. That is definitively not going to produce a sphere. Okay, now if I do this, no, not if I do that. That's not what I wanted at all, is it? That's what I wanted. Okay, now can I get that out of there? No. Once that EM generator's got to go in last. Okay. Let's get rid of all that for now. Because none of that wants to be in the same spot. Oh, Shizen McShizies. I should be alright, though. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I want anyway. Okay. So I got one going that direction. I want to flip it. So I would need to... I need to get you out into play. And which I have to remove you, and then I would have to go like that, and like that, but then that would, okay, so that's going to put me where I need for that, upside down, right? So there's an upside down. And then if I want that right side up, I would have to bring this over here, do that, get you, put you away, copy you, put you there, do that, delete that, do that, and now we've got an upside down and a right side up. Okay. And then to verify all of that, we're going to do that. And now you're not in the right freaking spot though, are you? No, you are you? Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're not, but that's okay. You should be here. Or somewhere not there. Alright, doesn't matter. I just want to try something anyway. We'll figure out spacing in a minute. Okay, and then this one should face the other way. That's correct. Thank you. And now, if I take you, and let's see here, let's do that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, which will give us that. And then let's carry you out of there. And then let's copy you. Let's do that. And then let's drop you into there. And that will give us that, which is what we want. And then, because we're stupid, let's throw that. Now we have that. And that's kind of neat. But yeah, that EM generator takes over. That's just the way it is. But in order to do that, I got to flip everything over. Okay. So let's restart here. And I got to pay attention to how I'm flipping it over too. I got to put it in the right spot so that the floor panel ends up in the same position I moved it by accident. Good night, APG and chat. Work in the morning, right on, Ash. Thank you for hanging out. Take care of yourself. I hope your work goes well tomorrow. And actually, what time I got? Yeah, I got a little bit of time left, but I got to get something to eat. I am starving. Starving Marvin here. Need some foods. So, I'm going to play around with this aspect off stream, see if I can't come up with something. Are you out of here, Mark? Marxism, rather, excuse me. Yeah, if you're out, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck. I hope you continue to enjoy the game, when you get into the building stuff and you need some help, swing on by, ask your questions. That's what we're here for in chat, and why I do what I do. So if you ever have any questions, anything, just feel free. Yeah, see, when I did this thing, and I made cards. I wish I had that somewhere where y'all could see it. But I made playing cards out of all this. I had it as part of my casino look. I did like a bunch of stickers and excuse me. Did all kinds of wacky stuff. I mean, really, it is so. I'm so overwhelmed these days with the possibilities of, what, it used to take so much work to merge and blend pieces together. Now it's just sort of effortless. We do bits and pieces, and hey, let's add this in there, and let's remove this, put something else in, and we have a lot less phase deletion issues. It's just gotten better. Yes, we still have issues. Yes, there still are problems. However, the large majority of it is much better than it used to be. Okay, we're gonna... Let's head to... What time is it? 6:20? Well, I think we've done plenty for now. I think we got a good start. I'm going to carry this out a little bit more. I need to do another extension, so we got to bring this up a little bit more. The other thing I want to kind of debate on here is, because we can come out the other side, hey, land, right there, thank you. What does that, what does that entail? And now are because I've twisted this one, are the rest of them twisted now? That's a good question. Does it follow suit, or is it just the last one? It does not follow suit. It only does it. So this was going to end up, this should be straight. Yep. Okay, so it does not follow suit. All right, that's good. So it's the last one is twisted, which means you could twist, each one of these individually and do some wacky stuff with it. And not to mention now we have all of this kind of wackadoo. I mean, all of this is just insanity. This would get really, really confusing very, very quickly. I would probably try to trim some of the fat here and not work with that, if at all possible. So that's good to know. All right. But if I carry this out, 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, see, we can get ourselves a double helix going on, right? Oh, I'm starving. Didn't realize how hungry I was. Like blood sugar low hungry. Alright, where are you? Why are you not showing up where I need you to show up? Come on. I see you. There you are. Yes, this is where it gets complicated. I mean, that's the thing, you know, we got to deal with the good with the bad, you know. I mean, it's you know, it's a trade-off. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Or do I need to fill in the gaps in order to do that? No, right? No, this is right. Whatever. Either way, it's interesting, and we'll make something interesting out of it. Starts with the setup, then the deco. Get your setup done, then you start figuring out how you want to deco it. Now, did that change because I copied that one, or did it just follow suit once it snapped to the other one? I think I gotta manually change that. I'm pretty sure. Almost 100% positive. We'll find out in a second here. Yeah, it's a manual change. Okay. 3 and 3. We're just changing it out from. Is that taking up the gap? Well, yes, it is, right? Sorry, I know. I don't know what I'm thinking here. I'm just losing my mind. I don't know anymore. I'm so confused. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. Because that would sit there. I mean, we could go in gap, you know. But I tell you, this makes it a whole lot easier to do it this way, that's for sure. Okay. We still got to add that other extension in. That goes without saying. And I can't tell if this is... Come on. I'm about to take out that whole... We don't even need the center point anymore, really, do we? We could take out that whole center column at this point, because it's just going to, you know, just kind of getting in the way. But this is what I mean by, like, this would be nice where, you know, I just want a straight pipe through. I don't want it to curve. I don't want it to do anything funky. I just want it to lay in there the way it's supposed to. 1, 2, 3. Randy Davis, what's going on? You're catching me near the end of it, bruh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. It's just I haven't made a corkscrew or a spiral in this build mechanic, and I'm just kind of experimenting with, you know, how to go about it. And I'm going to kill myself later, but this should have been built vertically. I mean, horizontally, rather, excuse me. Not vertically. So what I'm doing now may get torn down all the way. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. And I'm not going to torture y'all with the whole scenario here. I'm just trying to eat up the last little bit of time here. Oh, thankfully my surgery is healing pretty well. I did have some minor complications. Ended up with the contact dermatitis from the tape and cleaning solutions, which was not very fun. I'm still dealing with that. But a good portion of the pain is gone. There's still a large discomfort. But I think in about another week I should be pretty close to normal again. Whatever that is, but... All right. Wolfart, what's going on? Thank you. Oh, super dark. All right. So let's grab a save. And because I am tired of looking at this myself, now I got to go up more. I got to carry this out a little further, a little taller. All right, let's head to another area, and then But yeah, the surgery is, you know, it did its thing. Where am I? What am I doing here? Yeah, light fishers, knife fishers, counting, right? Freighter parking, yeah. So we did do some changes on this one. We've already seen it. I don't know if I should head there or not. This is driving me nuts. I just can't stand it anymore. Alright, so, let's go here real quick. But we are on the mend. It is definitely getting better. I can move a little bit better, sleeping's a little better. There are definitely moments, and unfortunately the varies of the twig and varies is still really tender. But also getting better, you know, it's a, you know, it's a process. It takes some time. Now, if I can convince if it's all right with my brother and everybody, unless they don't want to, you know, be part of the stream, I was debating on changing it up tonight, doing a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer. It's 4 of us. It's pretty neat. Wolfart, thank you. You know, it's you know, it's just kind of me going through and rebuilding things with the new mechanic. Like, okay, I didn't do this yet, can I? You know, like I rebuilt the egg. I rebuilt the hydroponic towers. There was another thing Joby and I did that was pretty cool. I'm trying to remember how we did it. Oh, you know what? I might be able to do it now. Here I added in a few things. I changed the interior. I removed the concrete windows because they just looked horrible, and I replaced it with new. I probably won't be DG, so enjoy your evening. I will be on again probably tomorrow morning, unless Beeble is. I know Beeble's not streaming the same schedule, so I got to keep an eye out. But I'm going to stream tomorrow too. I'm going to, you know, work on that corkscrew project. I'm just trying to set up some little areas so I have something to do, so people have something to watch, you know, as we're kind of experimenting and playing around. But this looks much better than original. I am really, really happy with how this came out. It looks so much better than the concrete windows. Adding the seats in here was a nice little touch too, because now we can actually look like we're, you know, doing some stuff here. And, you know, now this has a purpose. You know, there's a nice seat here. And other than that, you know, we didn't change too much. We tried to do a couple things here, but it was getting to be a little bit tricky. We may try to come back, put a better roofing on here. But the change to the windows, Devante. Oh, you just came in when I'm taking off. We'll see. If I'm not playing Tenchu, or not Tenchu, I keep saying Tenchu. If I'm not playing, yeah, I got to change the color. This needs to go gray. But I like the way it looks. It's still got a nice look to it. But we're going to rebuild this somewhere else, I think. I think I'm going to try and rebuild this type of things in another area. You know. So, anyway, folks, I want to thank you all for hanging out, spending a little time here. Always much appreciated. You guys are awesome. If I haven't told you yet today that you're awesome in chat, well, chat, you guys are awesome. So, until the next time, this has been me, Kevin C, here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in the No Man's Skyverse a little bit of love, peace, and starship grease. Get those action pants on, get out there, start building some wacky stuff, and I hope to see you next time, which should be real soon. Until then, take care of yourselves.